Hello, guys. I hope you're all well. Today, we're going to review the cricket match of India versus South Africa. I suppose that in terms of like the performance of the team, I think everybody kind of didn't really give their best when they were playing. You look at Rohit Sharma, he got out on zero in the second innings, and in the first innings, I think he only had like 5 runs. I think the only standout performance in the second innings was of Virat Kohli. He scored around 76 runs, but I think you can only ask so much from one player. You would need your entire team to contribute, and I think that is something which let them down, and that's why they lost the match with an innings with like 32 runs and the innings, and I just don't know the exact reason. I think because the team is so used to playing matches in their home conditions where the tracks are like spin tracks, and the test match usually lasts for 3 or 4 days. So when they go to like a different country like South Africa, they have different conditions, like different testing conditions, and to get used to them, it's not very easy. I think you look at all these players like Shubman Gill, like Rohit Sharma, Shreyas Iyer. These people have been performing consistently in their home conditions, but when they go to like South Africa, where the tracks are entirely different, that's when you're tested. That's when you your skills are under question. That's when you have to prove yourself. I think that's something that I think the cricket board needs to like look into. Like, do they really want to have more spin friendly wickets in home, or do they really want to kind of give exposure to these players by having different kind of wickets at home? I think that would be something that can be looked into. uh, I mean, if you talk about the bowling, I think I mean, if the track wasn't doing too much, so you couldn't really blame the bowling. I think the entire blame has to be on the batsman for the match, in both innings really. I mean, they just didn't score enough runs. I mean, if you take out Kohli's performance and Shubman Gill's performance in the final innings, I think the rest of the 9 players just score around 21 runs, which is definitely not enough on this level. So, but I'm pretty sure that the Indian team will kind of learn from their mistakes, and in the next match they will put on a much better performance, because don't forget, this is the World Test Championship, and they in order to kind of have that final spot, be in the final two, this is a vital series. They need to ensure that they win the next match, and they want to the next match to kind of have their place in the top two. But yeah, I'm disappointed with the performance, but at the same time, the you know you can't really ask too much from the players when they haven't had that opportunity to perform in these kind of situations. I was watching a review of, I think, Sushant Mehta, and he was putting the entire blame on Rohit Sharma, saying that he's kind of it's like his fault and stuff. But I still think Rohit Sharma is the right person for the captaincy, because he is the most experienced out of the lot, apart from maybe Virat Kohli. So I think they should continue with him, because to be very frank, I don't see any other person in the squad being a captain at this stage. Maybe they're not ready. Maybe they're too young. So kind of Rohit Sharma is the right person for right now, until the end of this WTC season. Afterwards, they can look into other players. But yeah, I mean, I kind of hope that India wins the last match, and there is a final match between Pakistan and India in the World Test Championship. Unlikely, but that's what I hope for. Um, so yeah, thank you so much, and I hope you like and subscribe this channel.